Hello everybody, welcome to a new gaming blog. I got rid of everything that isn't related to gaming, so what you see now is PC gaming, PC modding and Warhammer 40k. That's the focus of the channel. Now if you're actually tuning in for the first time, you won't notice the difference. If you're an old hand, you might think, where's the mental health videos gone? You may see them return from a gamer's perspective in the future, as in I'll be making mental health videos about gaming and how gaming affects people's mental health, because there is a subject there to be talked about and I am familiar with it. Also health for gamers and stuff. This is all stuff that I've been through. So that might return in a game related way, but the main focus is going to be games. Games. Board games, video games. And as for consoles, I've got no problem supporting consoles. And the problem I've got is I don't like gamepads. So if a game comes out and it's got a gamepad, it ain't happening on this channel. And I like my PC keyboard and mouse controls and other PC controls. So that's what I'm looking to see supported in games I play. Regarding everything else, not a problem. If I do end up supporting consoles more often, it'll become more of a focus on my channel. But until I do, and that's probably looking at Starfield maybe, if Bethesda allows support for exporting mods to Xbox again, and I think they will because they're Microsoft now, then that'll probably become a regular thing. In which case, I'm going to need some of you Xbox users to join a testing team for me so I can test these mods out in real time like I do on the PC, because I've got no console here. And without a console, I can't test the mods. So, yeah. Anyway, the channel is going to be more focused on gaming. So, like I said, PC gaming, modding, and 40k. Some of the videos of my old mods are now quite old. So I think I'm going to have to redo some of them, update them, but only to 1080p because I don't actually have a graphics card decent enough to record in 4K, and I don't have a 4K monitor yet. But that's coming. That's on my to-do list in the future, but not too high up. Although the monitor might arrive sooner than everything else. Although, to be honest, though, graphics card prices have dropped, so maybe it will happen sooner than everybody expects. Anyway, on with the show. I'm going to keep an eye on everything. Everything else is hidden now or private. I'm going to keep an eye on the gaming content, see if going pure gaming helps. Because when I started, they said, back in the years of the dinosaurs, when Tyrannosaurus Rex is chasing me as I was modding, and keep away from me. Right, so when I was doing the modding and stuff back then, they said, oh yeah, don't split your audience, put them all on one channel. So I did. And then Google took over years and years ago, and then since then it's better to focus on one thing. So I'm having to go down that road and see if it works. And I've had to remove some pretty popular videos of mine to do it, because some of the videos I removed were doing quite well. Caught the keyboard. So yeah. As for the current video, my coolest mods revisited, that's had a few comments. People seem to be surprised by some of the older mods I've done. Unfortunately, they just don't work anymore, many of them. And I can't even get Fallout 3 to work, and it's been broken for must be the best part of a decade. I haven't been able to play it since then. The only way I had managed to get it played is to use that Tale of Two Worlds, is it? And have it run on the Fallout New Vegas engine. Says that way is the only way I could get the damn thing to work. And it wasn't the same game, it's a bit of a balance change. Anyway, you're going to see more game reviews, you're going to see more topics, game related topics. There's going to be the new Gamer blog, obviously. I'm going to use the Gamer blog to do the site channel blogs as well. So you get to hear what's going on the channel. Basically, let's see how it works. Hopefully it'll be a lot better. Hopefully the algorithm will pick up the channel more often. Right now though, it's not doing that much work for me. Trouble is, I'm rather good at spotting how code works in the background. I've always had a skill, and it's because pardon me, it's because I was trained from an early age to program. I say trained, I taught myself. So I learnt logic. I think logically. And back when I was modding MechWarrior 4, I was sat there talking about DNA related stuff or NDA related stuff. DNA. Where did I get DNA from? NDA related stuff. But I hadn't signed any NDA. I wasn't privileged to any background information, any private information. I had no insider contacts. It was me looking at the game and going, yeah, this is how they had to work. That's how they had to make that map. That's how they had to do that and getting it right. So they invited me to join the beta team just to shut me up. At least that's what I think. And I had to sign an NDA, obviously, and follow their rules after that. But that launched MechStorm. That's how MechStorm was born. Now, MechStorm was an old site and an old modding team I had from the MechWarrior game. But anyway, the point is, I'm good at spotting these code, and if I learn how the YouTube algorithm works, I'm gonna mess with it. I'm gonna mess with it. I'm being deadly serious. I'm gonna start producing videos that tie in knots. I don't like algorithms. Although, to be honest, they're a necessary evil these days. Yeah, you can't get away from it. I mean, how do you present people what they want if you've got like 3 billion videos and there's no algorithm to filter it? But yes, here's 10 videos on knitting because you all start with A, and your game is Bethesda's game, so you've got to get on to B for those. And that's right underneath Battling Apes and Battle of Ukraine and Battle of whatever, the Bulge. You know, you got Bethesda because that's BE. I mean, you need the algorithm. You know you do. It's I don't know. Anyhow, when I'm looking at games, I'm seeing the matrix basically, and I'm usually quite good at seeing or guessing how things work, and that's helped me a lot in my modding. So, anyway, it's a game channel now. Nothing else. Let's see how it goes. If it doesn't work out so well, I can bring the other content back because it's only been made private. And if it does work, I'll create a new channel and do videos on that and have that cover everything else. See you in the next one, guys, and let me know what you think of the changes. And don't forget, this is an ongoing change. There's a few more tweaks I need to make, maybe organise the videos in a slightly different way. But making new videos is definitely on the cards.